Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and welcome to our channel today. I appreciate y'all being here. And if you're new to the channel, if you're finding us that very first time, welcome. It's good to have you. And our topic for you today, it's 5 reasons why good communication is key in gym membership sales. 5 reasons why good communication is key in gym sales. Now, before we get into our topic today, just a quick reminder, my focus, my mission here in the channel is I want to be able to provide as much information as I can to as many people as I can, across the globe. And the best way I can do that is when you choose to subscribe to the channel. So if you've not yet done so, please take a moment, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it. And then to learn more about me, learn more about my company, be sure to check out those links below. And in those links, we have got a lot of great free stuff down there that you all can grab. So be sure to check that out. And then if you're looking to open a new gym and you need funding, you're looking to expand an existing operation, you need working capital, you need funding, we can help provide funding for up to $400,000, completely unsecured, no restrictions on use. Basic qualifications are a 680 credit score or better in all 3 credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, minimum income of $50,000 per year each of the 2 previous years. Check out the links below for financing and funding. We have several different options for you. And for you folks that have been in business for at least a year, be sure to check out our point of sale financing options. This works with your membership programs. It works with your personal training. It allows you to sell bigger and more longer term programs, giving your customers a chance to maybe get something they ordinarily wouldn't get. And for you, you get paid up front. So it's a great way, to increase your cash flow. So if you're a club that's kind of on the edge a little bit, you can increase 10, 20% in cash flow with point of sale financing. So it's definitely worth checking out. Now, with that said, let's get into our topic here today. And it's 5 reasons why good communication is key in gym sales. Now, let me give you some things to think about here. Why wouldn't good communication be key, right? But let's talk about this, about what happens, because you might be having some difficulties and not quite sure why. And so, number 1, get to the point. Okay, get to the point. And we'll kind of talk about it in the selling standpoint. Be very clear what we're trying to do. Be very clear what the desired outcome is. And so, like in a training class, we're gonna be helping a new salesperson learn how to sell. And as we begin the tour, one of the things we might instruct them to say is, and Mary, I'm going to be giving you a tour today. I'm going to get all your questions answered. I want to show you around. Mary, while we're going through the tour, I would like to ask you to do something for me. Be thinking about how we can help you lose the weight and how we can help you keep that weight off. Because, Mary, if you think we can do that, I'd like to sit down and explain our membership options to you once we're done. Very clear of what next steps are. Very clear on getting to the point. And so, but use that with everything that you do. Just get to the point. Don't dodge it. Don't beat around the bush. Just get right to the point. And partially, this is just being respectful of someone's time as well. Number 2, why is good communication so important? Avoids misunderstandings. Avoids misunderstandings. And so if you're getting misunderstandings, if people aren't grasping it, go back and look, okay, what can I do differently? It's kind of like in the membership sales, we teach this all the time. It doesn't really matter what you're selling. You could be selling anything. We pretty much know what a customer might say. Well, I want to think about it. I want to talk to somebody else. I want to check other places. We know what that's going to be, so we want to address things in advance that maybe can eliminate that. It's the same thing here. If you're having situations where you're getting some misunderstandings where people aren't clear, go back and take a look. I'll give you one example. Is we were doing a pre-sales a few years back, and we were getting close to getting open finally. And so we were adding to the staff. We had some new people in there that had gone through some training. And the manager, a guest had come in, and she had given one of the new folks a prospect that came in. And I just made the comment as I was leaving, hey, just make sure you talk to that person before they leave. That guy's brand new. Make sure you talk to him. And so she said she would, and she called me, a little bit later, and she goes, yeah, they went ahead and joined, but you wouldn't believe what they told me. because she went back, introduced herself as a manager, that kind of thing. And their comment to her was, "Oh, I didn't realize you guys wanted me to join today." Now he did, okay, but we weren't being clear. There was a misunderstanding between what our guy thought we wanted and what the customer thought. Number two, you want to develop strong relationships, okay? And, when there's clear communication, when there's clear understanding, this is where you really start building those strong relationships. And so if you're looking at, kind of a sense of community, okay, look at how do we communicate. And it's not just, how we communicate in person, how do we communicate via email, via text, via phone call, how do we do that? And sometimes it's a real art for that. Not everyone, is cut out to be sending an email in terms of communication, whether it's good news or bad news. Make sure that we've got someone who's writing that and doing it in a proper way, that we really are building strong relationships. Because ultimately, we're trying to be a resource center for folks. We're not trying to be a thorn in their side. Number four, you're going to cultivate growth. For clubs that can do this, because the folks that really communicate well like this, they get that sense of community. Your referral traffic, your retention, there's so many great things that can come from that. And then finally, number 5 on my list, and this is the foundation of the whole thing, is when you have that kind of communication across the board, it builds trust. And ultimately, that's what you're looking for. You have that kind of trust. They're going to feel comfortable referring their friends. They're going to be comfortable, buying more products, participating in more programs. So, take a look at this. Really look at your communication in your gym. How do you communicate maintenance issues? How do you communicate customer service? How do you communicate with staff? Really look at all of that, and how can we put these ideas into what we're trying to do. So folks, again, my name is Jim Thomas. My company is Fitness Management and Consulting. Appreciate you being here at the channel today. If you've not yet done so, please take a moment, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. Be sure to check out those links below to learn more about me and how we can help take your business that next level. Also, be sure to check out the free stuff down at the end. And then for you folks looking to open a new gym, you need funding. You have a current operation, you need funding. We can help with funding for up to $400,000, unsecured, no restrictions on use, minimum credit score of 680 or better in all 3 credit bureaus, and minimum income of $50,000 per year each of the 2 previous years. So, folks, we appreciate you being here in the channel today. Hope you found the information beneficial, and we'll look forward to seeing you all in that next video.